Welcome to Galanor 59's Fire Red Leaf Green walkthrough. Alright, so in the beginning it'll explain to you how to work all the buttons in case you didn't know, and how to save your game and all that stuff. And then it sets the tone for you by explaining your adventure and how you'll get new paths and everything. So you might want to read through that. And then Professor Oak starts talking. And he says, "Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you a boy or girl?" So you can pick boy or girl. I'm going to be boy. And then you get to choose your name. So even if you accidentally click the wrong button or something, he will double check with you. So my name will of course be Galanor. Right, so your name is Galanor, so they double check. And then he forgets his grandson's name, and he's going to be your rival, so you get to name your grandson. And I'm going to name him Milodon. And then you get to double check again. And then you get to start your very own Pokemon adventure. Alright, so you start off the game in your room, and I would probably go to your PC, go to item storage, and withdraw a potion, which will be incredibly important in the next thing that's about to happen. Alright, so you can explore your room. You can play with your GameCube, and then you can talk to your mom. And she's sad that you're leaving home, but we'll check in on her every once in a while. Alright, so this is Pallet Town, and that's your rival's house to the right, and at the bottom is Professor Oak's lab. So if you head up to the grass, Professor Oak will stop you, and he will take you back to his office. So basically he says that it's unsafe to go in the grass by yourself and that you need a Pokemon to help you. So he takes you back to his office, and you will obtain your first Pokemon. So he talks to you and says there's 3 Pokemon here, and he explains how he used to be a Pokemon trainer, and then you get to pick your first Pokemon. There's Bulbasaur. This is the easiest to raise. He's grass type. Squirtle is the water type. He's worth raising, they say. And Charmander is the hardest to raise. He's fire type. Now I'm going to go with Bulbasaur because, in my opinion, it's the best grass type in the game. So I'm going to go ahead with him, but you can pick whichever one you want. They are all great choices. And I'm going to nickname my new Bulbasaur and then your rival will always pick the super effective against which you pick. But don't worry in this first battle because you do have your potion that you just got. So as you leave, he stops you and challenges you to the first trainer battle in the game, and it also is a rival battle. Alright, so in my case, he's going to have a Charmander. If you pick Squirtle, he will have a Bulbasaur, and if you picked Charmander, he will have a Squirtle. But you won't have to worry about super effectives in this battle because all you know are either Scratch or Tackle. So basically, you just want to probably Growl or whichever move you have and weaken the attack or raise your defense. so that he doesn't kill you in 4 hits. So I'm going to do that 2 more times, and then I'll start hitting him. Alright, so after you do it about 3 times, you can start attacking your opponent's Pokemon. And, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard of a battle with the potion. I'd watch out for super effectives. You know, if you get anywhere close, don't risk it. Alright, so right here I'm going to go ahead and use it just so I don't lose my first battle. And through the whole battle, Oak will explain it to you if you don't understand. And for people who've never played this before, basically what you want to do is press fight and just keep using moves. Really, it doesn't matter in this part. And if you need to heal because you're in the red zone, you just go to your bag and find the potion. And that's it. So Slake wins his first battle and grows to level 6. And you defeat your rival. Alright, so Professor Oak congratulates you, and he gives you some money. And then you are on your way. Alright, so after you leave his office, you can go around and talk to people. But I mean, there isn't much to do in Pallet Town. So I'd suggest just heading straight up through here. And she teaches you how to save and get to your menu. You press start. And in this grass around here, you can find Rattatatas or Pidgeys from like level 2 to 4, male and female. And I would say that you probably want to defeat a bunch of these guys because you'll gain experience and levels, which are just going to end up being very important. Pidgey is a great flying type Pokemon, so if you are looking for Pokemon to catch around here, Pidgey is a great choice. Rattata is a normal type. I mean, it's okay. And if you talk to this guy right here, he will give you a potion, and that will come in handy. So, I mean, as I said, you definitely want to get some training in here, but, I mean, there's no need to overdo it. Alright, so Slake destroys these guys. So anyway, let me just tell you quickly, if you have a Squirtle, it will know Tackle and I think it's Tail Whip. And if you have a Charmander, it knows Scratch and Tail Whip. So, and at level 7, which Slake just grew to, you will learn your first move. Bulbasaur learns Leech Seed, Squirtle learns Bubble, I think, and Charmander learns Ember. So those moves will definitely come in handy because they are moves for your type. Bulbasaur's move is probably the least helpful because it does no damage. It just leeches your Pokemon so that you get HP each turn, while Ember and Bubble take damage from the Pokemon immediately. But Leech Seed is still a great move if you pick Bulbasaur. So, I mean, if you don't feel like battling all these guys, I guess you could skip them, but you're going to end up wishing that you had trained a little. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and run away from this guy, because I don't want to bore you guys. And up here is the Viridian City. And in this city, which we'll explore in the next part, there's a Pokemart, a couple houses, and so yeah, this is Viridian City, and I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 to Galanor 59's Fire Red Leaf Green walkthrough right here. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.